Quick note, this is an AI-assisted recap made for learning, not the original video, and not an official translation. Have you ever watched a microdrama so ridiculous you laughed, yet somehow kept scrolling to the next episode? That reaction is no accident. It is exactly what these productions are engineered to do. Microdramas are tiny vertical shows for your phone, a whole story chopped into dozens of one-minute episodes. Let's unpack how they hook you, how they make money, and why AI sits at the center. Unlike traditional television, microdramas are built almost entirely around emotional stimulation rather than careful storytelling. Every 20 to 30 seconds they deliver another jolt, a betrayal, a revenge, a hidden identity revealed, or a sudden underdog victory. The pacing never lets your attention rest. A traditional show makes you wait for a slow payoff. A microdrama front-loads the shock and the satisfaction, so there is almost no room to feel bored, and no natural place to stop. It is easy to laugh at how absurd these stories are, but the industry behind them is anything but a joke. China's microdrama market has grown into a business worth tens of billions of yuan, pulling in a flood of investors and production companies chasing the next viral hit. Whole series are now shot in days, and thousands pour out every year. What looks like throwaway content has quietly become one of the fastest-growing corners of entertainment. The way they make money is surprisingly simple. Platforms give away the most exciting opening episodes completely free. Then, right at the most dramatic cliffhanger, the story stops and asks you to pay to unlock what happens next, one episode at a time. Each unlock feels tiny, just a few coins, so it barely registers as spending. But they stack up fast, and one gripping series can pull far more money from a viewer than a movie ticket ever would. This quietly exploits several well-known psychological effects: instant gratification, the pull of an unresolved cliffhanger, and the sunk cost trap. Once a viewer has paid even once, they feel invested, and they become far more likely to keep paying just to see how it all ends. It works like a slot machine. The unpredictable timing of the next payoff keeps you pressing on, chasing that little hit of relief, telling yourself you'll stop after one more episode. Artificial intelligence plays a growing and central role in all of this. Recommendation algorithms constantly study how each person watches. They track what makes you pause, replay, or pay, and then predict the exact kind of story most likely to keep you hooked a little longer. The more you watch, the sharper the targeting gets, until the feed feels custom-made for you. That tightening loop between your behavior and the recommendation turns idle curiosity into hours slipping away. Yet success is never guaranteed. Most microdramas actually lose money, and only a small handful ever become breakout hits. That brutal hit-or-miss economics pushes companies to produce content faster and cheaper than ever, treating stories almost like a factory production line. Because a few mega-hits pay for all the failures, studios lean on proven formulas and crank out volume, betting that quantity plus a reliable emotional template will strike gold again. Chinese production companies have already carried this model overseas, adapting it for audiences worldwide. The domineering CEO is swapped out for a vampire, a werewolf, or a secret billionaire, but the underlying storytelling and payment formula stays almost exactly the same. Dedicated apps now bring these vertical dramas to viewers across North America, Europe, and beyond, proving the craving for fast, cheap emotional payoff is not a Chinese quirk. It's remarkably universal. As the industry has exploded, regulators have started to pay closer attention to what these platforms are actually pushing. They have begun removing content seen as low quality or overly sensational, putting real pressure on platforms to raise their standards. It leaves the industry on a knife's edge, keep the explosive growth and the addictive hooks, while answering rising concerns about manipulation, wasted money, and wasted time. So here is the real lesson. The product being sold was never really the drama itself. The product is your attention. And this goes far beyond microdramas. The same machinery of instant reward, cliffhangers, and algorithmic targeting drives your social feeds, your games, and countless apps fighting for every spare second. Microdramas are just a vivid case study in how AI, psychology, and algorithms combine to turn human attention into money. Seeing the pattern is the first step to watching more consciously. The original video is linked in the description, so go check it out.